Angela Price from Eden Condensed Small Space Garden Design, and this is Garden Space. Today I'm going to talk to you about the pros and cons of using black landscape plastic or black landscape cloth in your vegetable garden beds. A lot of gardeners like to use black landscape plastic because when you place it down on your garden beds, it does act as an insulator and will keep your soil consistently warm. This is really great, especially if you live in an environment where you may have a late frost or an early frost and you're trying to keep the soil warm to give the most warmth to your plants. I like to use a black landscape cloth mostly because it's porous. With the black landscape plastic, it's not porous, so what will happen is that you'll need to use an alternative watering source like a drip system underneath it or an in-ground drip system. Whereas with the black landscape cloth, if you're watering using a hose or using an above ground irrigation system, the water will go right through it. Also with black landscape cloth, this will be biodegradable and will decompose after a certain amount of time, whereas the plastic doesn't. The plastic is also not, there's potential that chemicals from the plastic can leach into the ground where you're growing vegetables, so that might not be a super great idea if you're using it year after year. The easiest way to use it is just to measure it out in your garden bed and just take a utility knife and cut the piece that you want, and you'll lay it on the ground, and then what you can do is just sort of cut an X into the cloth and open a space up and put it over your plant or plant your plant. I'm just going to use a demonstration here. I have a thyme plant here. If this was going into the ground, we would just put it into, I'm going to open this up here. You'd get that in there and it would go around here as well. And the landscape cloth would also keep the weeds down as well, so that's a pro for both the landscape cloth as well as the black plastic, is that it does act as a weed deterrent and you'll have less weeds to pick out throughout the season. If you have any other questions about pros and cons of using black landscape plastic or cloth, please contact me at www.edencondensed.com. Thank you very much.